And you are back on the Tortoise and Hare experience. And, dude, so many guests. The experience continues.
It does. This is a jam-packed show today.
Now, I would like to share my experience next.
Okay.
Because our next guest not necessarily has to deal with the experience, but he's kind of a part of it. And he doesn't know this, but he will right now.
Are you worried? I'm worried.
Well, I'm excited.
You never know.
Well, here's the thing. Around the interwebs, the social medias and stuff, the big thing has been this thing called the ACL challenge. It's the ALS challenge.
Right.
Right? And it's where people are dunking buckets of water over themselves for ALS. I've been challenged twice.
Uh-oh.
And not that I don't mind dumping water over myself. However, I feel that it's kind of like a form of bullying. You know?
Really?
Because it's like I didn't ask to be challenged. I didn't ask to. It's like either you pour water over yourself or you donate.
Right.
And it's like, well, should there be another option? I don't feel like doing any of that.
Well, there is another option. You can go down and physically donate your time. As a radio personality, you can talk about ALS on the air and, donate in that way. So don't feel bullied into that situation.
Maybe bully is the wrong word. Maybe I just felt very peer pressured, into doing something that I don't feel comfortable because, for me, it's like there are other, things that I'm a part of that I would rather donate my time to, and not only that, but ALS has almost got $100 million. Do they need any?
Yes,
I know that sounds crazy.
do.
Do they need any more when all these other, charities are kind of falling by the wayside?
You know what? I think that every charity needs some recognition, and ALS was a little talked about, disease, and they don't get a lot of support. They don't get a lot of government support. Dear friends, the Picara family was from Toto, as you know, was impacted by that and saw the struggle that they went through. Thank God that they had the finances to deal with it. But unfortunately, there is little research being done in that area, as well as the Lupus Foundation, which, I'm closely related to. So, anytime that we can have awareness and a lot of money go to any sort of disease research, or I'm gonna get choked up if I talk about it too much. But it needs I think so. But you know what else you can donate to is the Tortoise and the Hare experience.
You can make us get we need to come with our own water challenge or you donate
it's
to
an
us.
elderflower challenge. We challenge you to come to the Eclectic Cafe in North Hollywood, have an elderflower, and donate $100 to the Tortoise and the Hare. That's our.
But not only that, when you come here to Eclectic, you will just feel cool.
Yeah, you'll feel cool. And they just turn down the lights for us, put on a little music, because we're trying to get intimate with Brad today.
We're vibing out.
Yeah.
Whenever I turn the lights down low and I throw some talking heads, it's all about vibing.
Do you like
out.
Candles?
No.
No. Do you like candles?
I do.
You do.
That's
See,
right.
he's a romantic man.
You are. Damn
You can
it.
tell.
You are.
You are.
Not that I'm not romantic. I just need to get there quick. We'll be romantic.
Oh my goodness.
When the time comes.
Yeah, 20 minutes later. Thank you so much.
Eric, do you have the bottle for that? No, you don't have the bottle. Oh, it's on tap.
Right now.
That's okay. Could you just write down the name so we can hold it up? Can you write down the name so we can hold it up on camera?
I'm getting this nice Oregon beer.
Yes.
That you can find exclusively at Eclectic, home of
Well, you can find it many places, but
Hey.
but here,
It's like the best. Come on, Max. Get the program.
That's right.
So, like I said, and the reason why we have such kinship is this water thing, and you are doing so much for water. Would you care to share your experience with water and why you're doing what you're doing?
Absolutely. So, there's a global crisis on the planet, and water being very much at the top of the list. As we all know, less than 1% of the water on this planet is drinkable, and it's getting contaminated and unusable at an alarming rate. So my company and the founder decided to do something about it. So what we did is we developed a desktop unit that you can basically pour any kind of water in it, and out comes a mineralized, purified, clean, alkaline water. You can take it anywhere. There's no electricity. There's no moving parts. It's affordable.
No electricity.
No electricity,
So
yeah.
it's a gravity-fed system. So we duplicated basically Mother Nature. Takes about an hour for a gallon to come through. So it percolates through all the rare earth minerals that you'd find naturally in the earth, and out comes natural, purified, clean drinking water, just like Mother Nature intended.
Now, me being the social heathen that I am,
Heathen is the key word.
Heavy on the heathen, right?
Yes, heavy on the heathen.
because this is what me and my friends do. We take purifiers and we
That's for something else, though.
put vodka in it.
There you go.
Now, you're telling me that I could put vodka or gin in your purifier, no electricity, and I'd get mineralized alcohol.
Absolutely.
Well, brilliant. Why aren't you marketing it like that?
We're working on it with you next.
Right,
It'll
wow.
be an
Wow.
exclusive
Who would've
of
ever
Enter the
thought?
Shell vodka purification
Oh,
system.
Lord.
Let me be your spokesman.
Okay, you're in.
When I drink shitty alcohol,
It
Right.
tastes
like
better. It'll taste better.
I like to
absolutely.
purify it.
That's it. At least make the ice cubes out of it. Wash it down right.
Very cool.
So it's Velaqua, which I like to call it Velaqua.
Yes, I wish everybody said it as elegantly as Max does. And so, we basically made it so that everybody could afford it. That was really our goal. And we actually developed the water system to deliver a life-changing supplement. That was really our goal. We developed a supplement that every mammal intakes at their first breath of life, we call it the drink of life, which is a super colostrum supplement. And we thought the best way to develop that and to deliver it to the body was to have the purest, cleanest, healthiest drinking water. So we kind of just covered both bases. We give you basically a food supplement that you can live off of, and then wash it down with the best, cleanest drinking water available.
Especially here in Los Angeles, like whenever I'm drinking, it's always the drink and then a glass of water.
There you go.
Absolutely. Here, water is key.
Absolutely.
And key.
Yes.
So you're tapping into the right market.
I think
here.
everybody on the planet drinks water. You can't live 3 days without it. So, and the bottled water industry, I mean, we're on independent station, so nobody's going to come and hack our funding, but is a racket. They're draining the water resources in the world and bottling it in petroleum. And we have an island in 2 parts of the world that are made of nothing but plastic bits and pieces from water bottles. And this is 3 feet thick, twice the size of the state of Texas.
Yeah,
So
it's
an
awful.
environmental aspect, and then the health aspect of all the plastic that the bottles that we're drinking water from. And the water's really not good for you. It's it's been reverse osmosis, so it's clean, but it's dead water. It's really
Right.
basically looking for minerals that your body needs, and it's pulling it out of parts of your body that you can't control. So it's pulling out of your hair, your nails, your teeth, your hair, your skin, to make it an adequate substance. So, it's a really important thing, and I think that we really wanted to let everybody have an available source, so that there's not a time when you're not going to be able to survive or sustain life.
Right. I think that we're going to be at war over water.
I think
It's clearly
water's-
the next
yeah.
war,
Right.
absolutely,
It's definitely more valuable than oil.
and gold.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely is. And when you see the reports of how quickly everything is just evaporating on our planet, it's just it's hard heartbreaking as, an ocean lover, as,
Absolutely.
as a human.
Absolutely.
And for all of my companies are involved in water. My record company is Liquid Music Group, and my healing company is Liquid Body Healing Arts. So everything has to do with water. And let me tell you about this machine in particular. I own one and have one in my own home, and it's 9.5, which is an alkalinity, and cancer can't survive in an alkaline environment. So what I'm trying to do, and what Brad is helping me to do, is to get my body alkaline properly so that this cancer can't exist.
Now, Max, I'm not saying you're a water aficionado,
I kind of am.
but but I'm not saying it.
Somebody's saying it.
Yeah, just allow me. But can you explain to me the difference? Because Max will bring Kenyan water, to the studio,
Right.
And is this the kind of the same? I mean, when I drink water, it's just water.
Well, it's different in this way, that this has no electrical parts. This is portable. There's no electricity involved in it, so you pick it up, you take it, and it's natural.
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest differences between bleep water and our water is that we don't use electricity to make the water. So the other water company that makes alkaline water actually takes electricity and splits the water molecule and makes it an alkaline state.
becomes more of a Frankenstein water.
It's very much a Frankenstein water, and since our bodies are 100% energy and 80+% water, I think introducing an electrified substance might have some effect on the body. I'm just speculating, but I know that something that's natural, comes from the earth, is free from chemicals and processes, has got to be more acceptable to the human body. I mean, it's as natural as you can put it. So I think that's going to be probably the biggest difference. And your body accepts this water. If you drink water from the tap, of course, it's got chlorine and fluoride and basically everything else that they can possibly put in that water. And so I think that they're going to really find that most of those chemicals and things that they try to help clean the water, again, are doing more detriment than not. And unfortunately, there's not enough investment in proper water to really shine light. But with us and all working together, and I think with grassroots and education of understanding the environmental impact plus the health benefits of drinking clean, purified water, it's going to be a huge impact on it.
Right. And the affordability of this unit versus the other unit, which, I'm friends with them. I, love them. And
Which is why I'm glad that you were able to bring, Brad on.
Right.
Because it shows your openness of like.
Absolutely. I have a very, I want to have the best product for myself, and something that I believe that can be in every home in an affordable rate. And, and that's the problem with some of the other units, is they're very expensive and you can't travel with them. And this breaks down, and I can put it in my bags. Chaz West can put it in his bag and take it on tour. And, because we fly and we play in countries that you don't want to drink the water, and this you can drink.
Very cool. Now, I've always had a theory, and I might have shared this theory a few times on the show. Curious about your thoughts, since you're a water enthusiast, much like myself. We're made up of water, and the moon, I feel really has underlining tones to the human body, because it, much like it pulls the ocean, I really feel, because we are made up of like 80% water, it actually pulls us. I want to get your side of the tale on that. Am I crazy? Or
No, I don't think so.
You're a little
okay,
crazy.
but not about that at least. I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. Definitely. I mean, something of such great significance like the moon having a direct effect on every single thing that lives on this planet. is undeniable. And I think that we witness it often, and I'm sure generations have passed that we've lost the connection to. We're far greater in tune to these things, and I know that if we spend some time looking into it, we'll be
Right.
very assured that we're on the right path of knowing that. We watch the ebb and the flow of the oceans, and we can watch it in real time, that the moon has a direct effect on all of us. So it changes our moods and our psyche and our abilities, and I think we get enhanced by it, and we also might feel some ill effects on it when it's doing things that it's not usually doing. Being made up of almost 100% water, there's the debate: is it 70%? Is it 80%? Every single molecule in our body has some type of a water base around it, so it's hard to try to decipher how much we're made of, but we're greatly affected by it. So, but yeah, I agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, everything is affected by the moon.
Absolutely.
Your mood is affected greatly. The pull, when the Earth is rotating and the moon is going around, the Earth is going around the sun. You're being affected by that, which affects our water, the change in that, the heat level, and that's another amazing reason why people need this is because of the incredible drought that's going on. So
yeah,
it's affected by the
California's
moon.
recently announced that we're in a 3-year drought. I mean, if they finally admitted it, that means it's been 20 years.
Right, exactly.
I
Yeah,
think that there should
pretty
not
sure
be a
about that.
urinal in this entire country, or for the planet, that uses 3.5 gallons of clean, fresh drinking water to waste 2 ounces of waste.
You know what? I see that topic, and I raise you this. I want to make a mandatory law where all men, if you have to urine, you have to go outside.
The bush.
The bush.
Let's do the bush.
That should be
So
mandatory.
smelly though.
That should just be
Really
mandatory.
smelly.
Well, either that, or let's make an incentive that we replace all these very extremely wasteful, gas guzzling,
Right.
water guzzling things that are destroying everything that we are working so hard to preserve. But yeah, the bush, if you have it. If not, let's go, waterless toilet.
Well, you get this. I've been trying to do this movement too, which is peeing in the shower,
Works for me.
right?
Works for me.
It's waterless.
It's odorless. It washes right down.
Exactly. And
So just don't do it in the bathtub. That's not nice.
Well, here's the thing. 9 times out of 10, everybody preheats the shower.
Yeah, 3 minutes of water flowing.
Yeah.
Right.
So
there
we're
you
already
go.
screwed.
We're already done.
Yep.
So if you do, take a leak in there, it'll be washed out by the time you jump in.
I
Yeah.
say we pull a Kramer and put a garbage disposal inside and do wash all your vegetables while you're in there.
No, that's
No, that's getting a little too
that's-
much.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Now we're really wasting
No, that's
water.
it. Sorry, man.
Well, for all of you girls out there, and when you go and hook up with Turtle, not to go in a shower because it's all pee laden.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross.
Unless I have a backyard. If I have a backyard, then I'll
All right. Well, good. I hope that you're
It is
peeing on
sterile
your own
though,
personal
so
trees.
I mean, it's not that bad.
And
Yeah.
and it does have acid, so it's like good for like feet fungus. It's gonna eat at that. So I'm really trying to do a service.
Okay,
to it.
thank you.
Doing
Thank
Scoop
you for
Beat
the
week.
service.
Absolutely. For the day.
Bravo.
That's it. Way to do it.
Your thoughts on pee?
Yes. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about the vitamins that you have that you actually created this for.
The
And-
drink of life.
The
It's
drink of
called
life.
Volumina. And basically, if you can imagine a supplement that you could put in a liquid, which would be, I would say, alkaline water, the perfect delivery system, that has 87 growth factors and 97 immune factors, with all your essential fats and all your essential amino acids, all just in one sash.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's made of supercolostrum, which has, got over 10,000 clinical studies on it. It's basically what every mammal has got to receive to have an actual immune system. So if you can imagine taking that every day, what it would do to help raise all of your immune system. So, everybody lives with cancer cells. Everybody has that. It's when your immune system has been attacked and you start getting compromised that you get overtaken. It's very much like an army. It's a war. And so we're always battling it. Unfortunately, with the depletion of vitamins and nutrients in the water, the environment, the stress, the sleepless, the alcohol, everything that we do as humans, contributes to that. And we don't really have anything that you can go to the shelf and get something and say, this will help me and this will help take care of this. And at least it'll stop it and then start reversing the damage that's been done. So that's what we developed. We developed something that we thought we could give life give back in 2 ways. Cleanest water, most powerful supplement that we could possibly make. And we've had testimonies that have been so out of ordinary, so unbelievable that we can't even post them. We can't even talk about them because
People are dropping plates.
I know.
Seriously,
They're
you know
so
what I mean?
excited
It's
about
like,
that.
really? We heard.
Oh my God.
Exactly. So, it's amazing, and I think the testimonies are worth staying around for,
Right.
just to hear what people's lives have been changed by this. If you just do nothing but drink the water, you could see and feel a difference. So yeah, the supplement Volumina is an award winner, and I think that the more people that have it and can benefit from it, I think the better off everybody will be.
Right. Well, if it works in my body, which is ridiculous.
Her body is so complicated. She cannot have anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am able to use this product, and it's helped.
Yeah. So if you're a weirdo
And
like
I'm out,
Max,
by the way.
Or even not.
use this
Yeah,
product.
Use it,
no,
yeah.
it's it's difficult when you're dealing with multiple dis-ease.
Fronts, disease,
yeah,
yes.
you know, sometimes one thing counteracts the other. So my lupus doesn't let me handle my cancer, so I have like allergies to different fruits and vegetables, and things that a normal person that you would think would be healthy will actually kill me. So it's crazy.
It's
crazy.
yeah.
But this is a product that I can use, and so of course anything that I can use, I want to put out there, because if you have a sensitive system,
Absolutely.
here you go.
Right.
Now, let me give out the website. This is perfecthealth.com. That's where everybody can go learn more about this water system. But do you have other products there as well, or is it just a
It's
system?
just the supplement and just the water delivery
Spectacular.
unit. Yeah, it's
So it's
basically
easy. People
it's
are not going to
easy.
get lost.
No, there's not any confusion. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's always somebody there to help. You can always call the station, talk to Max. She's very hip and fond of both of the products, so she's knowledgeable as well. But yeah, definitely can get it. Just ask somebody, and it's
Right.
available.
Now, when you're not talking about water, what are you into? I mean,
I'm, one of my largest passions in life was food, water, and shelter. I am a retired fireman. I broke my back about 8 years ago, and I was basically looking at the world in different glasses. Things looked different, and I think most of the inventions in the world have come out of necessity. And so I started working on trying to develop a new building technologies. So I have an indestructible building technology that can be...
get out of here.
It's unbelievable. It's going to change the entire built environment of the planet. It's pre-engineered. It's deliverable to anywhere in the world. It can be put up and taken down. It's recyclable. It's mold resistant, fire resistant, earthquake resistant. So the building technology was a major passion of mine. And then I had to round it out with the food and water. So I think it's something that every single person deserves, and every single person should be able to afford. And we started a foundation at Velaqua, and that was that every child counts. So we thought, well, you know what? If even if you can't read or write, and you're 10 years old or 20 years old, you can go out and get a job. But if you're a child, you don't have that option. You're based on somebody else's generosity or ability. So we wanted to start a foundation where we can actually make a difference and help every child. So as we grow, we're in the process of kind of doing a 1-for-1. If for every unit that we sell or every box, we're going to try to give back and try to help people that can't.
That's great.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, lastly, is this your first time here being at Eclectic?
No, I've been here 2 more times before, both with
yeah.
Max. She introduced me, and it's I always enjoy it. It's always different, yet comfortably the same. So
I've liked about this so far. Everybody other than me has been here like a billion times.
Well,
Now
you
you're
can't
gonna
say
be-
that anymore. Yeah, absolutely. You're here.
And how's that beer?
Oh my God, this beer. Okay, so earlier we were talking about this Oregon beer, and it is by a Deschamps Brewery down in Oregon, and I'm drinking a Mirror
That'd be
Pond.
up.
What was that?
That's up.
What's up?
Oregon?
Oregon?
What do you mean?
You said down in Oregon. It's up in Oregon.
Oh, my geography is atrocious.
It's all because we're an eclectic. That's it.
I still don't know all my 50 capitals.
You know.
You know what it is really interesting about that beer that you're going to have a great connection to is the maker of that, who is DC Doyle's daughter. She is also a Marine.
No way.
Yes,
Oh my
she
gosh,
is.
What a small world.
It tasted very valorous.
Yeah.
Is that weird? I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's
Yes,
totally
she
valorous.
is.
Awesome.
Semper Fi.
Wow.
Do or die.
Excellent.
That's right. There
I-
you
I
go.
knew it.
So you have
more than we need. they
Everybody
need
should
to-
have at least one
Everybody
more.
should have one.
Absolutely.
for America.
That's right.
right.
For America.
For America. Yeah. Yeah. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is the way we met was really interesting. And I wanted to bring up and thank Denise Culp, who puts on these amazing
Tremendous.
green room events. You know what green room is, of course.
That's the place that has like booze and booze.
well,
Gifts
for
and food
the
and-
celebrities, we get to go to
I'm
these
like-
green room
yeah,
things.
I'm like, just leave me in the green room.
Right. Well, there's these gifting suites that they do before all the award shows.
Oh yeah, that all the people get
Right.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just look at the
we met
booze.
there.
I'm like, okay, no, take it.
Yeah. So Denise Culp, we wanted to thank you and give you a shout out for all the great work that you do and for all the wonderful gifts that you give me.
Thanks, Denise.
And yes, we love the gifting suites. And it's for everything from the Oscars, on up.
Emmys, Teen
Yeah.
Choice, all of them.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool. Now, are you guys in that or?
Yes, we actually have. We've been there several times, and that's where we met our dear Max here. She's well known and respected in the industry, and we were excited to have been able to meet with her and spend some time with her and learn more about the things that she's experienced as far as her health issues. And so it was a perfect fit because we thought, what we have will definitely help, and let's give it a shot. And so that's where we started.
Now, real quick, will you make these spectacular water systems? Where is that? Is that around here? Is that in LA somewhere?
We're
or-
based out of Newport Beach, just down south here, just a little bit. And
Could I go and see how one is made? And
absolutely, we are
Or
currently.
is that like top secret?
Well, it's not
Yeah.
so top secret. We're actually moving all of our manufacturing here to Carson. So we're in the process. We're a startup company. We started 1 year ago. We're officially launching October 25th as a real launch. So in the process, we've basically worked through all of our beta and all of our revisions and all of our testing and all of our testimonials and basically perfected the unit. And it's been an interesting journey. So in the next probably 60, 90 days, all of our manufacturing will be made here in the U.S. We already use BBA-free plastic. We use the same resin that Brita actually uses. And everybody that's using a Brita filter know that it only removes chlorine, and it's a bacteria bomb because now you've removed the only thing that helps kill bacteria. You're supposed to replace those filters quite often, and most people
Right.
don't. So
Right,
just
exactly.
a little...
I've replaced mine in like 2 years.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
See?
like a 30, 60, 90 day thing, and it's like it's got to go. It's like, yeah. So I mean, just a little heads up,
Yeah,
little
and
tidbit.
you can take this unit for your kids to their sporting events. Take it right on the
Absolutely.
field. It's so
Absolutely.
light, and it's not fragile. You don't have to worry. It's not glass.
Right.
So it's awesome.
And it actually makes things so much better. When Max, you don't eat much meat, but if you ever take chicken out of that package, that whatever that mystery fluid is that's basically surrounding the chicken, you're supposed to rinse your chicken off,
Yeah.
But if you rinse, we take an onion and we cut it up, we dice it up really small and put it in a cup. And then we fill it up with tap water. And then we take that same onion and cut it to the other half and put it in our Velaqua water. You go to pour out the water, and the onion sucks it up like a sponge. Well, basically that onion sucks up all the chlorine and all those things that are in tap water, and it just turns just funky, and it tastes really bad. And with the Velaqua being such a high pH and microclustered, it penetrates the cells. So back to the chicken, when you rinse your chicken off, you'll actually taste a considerable difference. Or if you soak tomatoes in it, we do a test as well that shows the water after soaking some cherry tomatoes in tap water and pour it out. It looks just like regular water, but when you pour it out of ours, it turns yellow and murky because it's eaten all the wax and the pesticides. And then you can blind taste test these two tomatoes, and you night and day can tell the difference which one's been in which water. And that's just a quick, easy kind of synopsis on what you actually can see and taste right away when you start drinking it. So
not only is this filter great for water, but apparently it's great for your vegetables.
Washing all your
Yes,
vegetables, rinsing
absolutely.
off any of your food or vegetables that you need, making ice cubes, teas, coffees. You can use it, make cocktails. Another thing about alkaline water, since you like to drink, is if you follow up every cocktail with alkaline water, you won't get a hangover. It's so
That's right.
replenishing.
Right.
And
The microclusters
the
are what
microclusters
change it.
penetrate the cells. So
Right.
it's an amazing effect.
So for Chaz West, I think you might want to get one of these, babe.
Chaz, we got to get one. That's it. Hangover free, lifetime.
There you go.
Sign
For
me
every
up.
rock star
There you
out
go.
there who's living the rock star
Absolutely.
lifestyle.
I would request it in
Red
your
bellies.
in your trailer. Make it your contract. Be like, I really need this on the tour bus. Absolutely, the rider, the U-Haul truck,
Yep.
whatever you roll in. Absolutely.
Chaz was supposed to leave like 45 minutes
no.
ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We appreciate Chaz. That was a great spot that Chaz did earlier. So thank you.
Cool. Well, for more information, log on to thisisperfecthealth.com, because remember, what you put in your body affects your body, and we only want the right stuff to
Right.
be in your body.
Right. You want to
Absolutely.
experience
Exactly. Health.
Yes.
health.
Exactly. Any last words? Any last plugs?
Shout outs.
Well, let our service and your service be the highest calling. So help as many as you can, however you can, and keep on going. We got to do this.
Yep.
Cool.
That's the word right there.
Yeah, I believe in your product so much that I'm going to put a banner on entertheshell.com because I really believe I'm a big water fan.
Excellent.
Know,
Wow, I
and
appreciate it.
and I really want
Absolutely.
people to
see
buy
it
your
and
product.
believe it. Absolutely.
yeah.
Let's share it as many people as we can. And this was set up to be a win-win. So everybody that's involved in it, either offering the product or taking the product, will win and benefit and help others. So yeah, it's
Right.
definitely a good to go. I appreciate the offer.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No
And
worries.
it helps the kids. So that's
Absolutely.
really important.
We got to start there for sure.
Exactly. Let's set up a side stripper program.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Are you
all right.
kidding? Absolutely.
I will be heavily
You can run that.
involved.
You'll run that, of course. Absolutely.
Because there's nothing better than a wet stripper, and I want all my
Nothing.
strippers.
Let's do your ALS dump with alkaline water right out of the unit.
That'd be cool. Okay.
Why not get drenched with the best water in the world?
Okay. That you know what?
Is that a waste for
I don't
him?
think so. We will stand over a bed of fresh herbs or garden or something.
Right.
Let's
That'd be
do
cool.
it all the way, right?
Okay.
Absolutely. Let's not
Okay.
waste a drop. I mean,
Don't
it's too
waste a
precious.
drop.
Let's
Maybe
do
we
it.
can have Chaz like playing in the background or
Hey,
something.
let's get it all going.
Right? Derek and Chaz.
Yeah, there you
like,
go. Absolutely.
that'd be-
Of course. I mean, his shirt will be wet. At least we have one. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't say I was participating in this. Maybe DC Doyle. DC Doyle,
DC
you
Doyle.
down? Are you down for?
Let's get the Doyles.
She's
Get the
down.
Doyles.
All
I think
right.
you can actually recommend Max be a part of the challenge as well.
I don't think so.
No, no.
I don't think so.
You know, the only way for the challenge to die is for people to stop challenging other people.
Or find another clause and let's start our own.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do the Enter the Shell contest.
Okay. And what do we do?
Well, I think that we will. Max, what do you think we should do?
I
as
don't
far as
know,
Enter
Brad.
the
I don't
Shell.
know, Brad.
We're already in the shell, so it's kind of
We
hard
are
to
in
figure
the
it out.
shell,
But let's
yeah.
stay tuned for the next episode, and we will come up with an Enter the Shell contest.
Definitely. Well, I'm very curious to when you guys move your plant down there, because I would love to see. You know what? I really enjoy the background of everything, and I enjoy how things are made. So I would love to just go visit the plant.
Absolutely,
scope it out.
absolutely.
It'd be a good webisode.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, the main parts of it are pretty simple. We use a ceramic disc on the top so that you can put basically any kind of water in there. Stream, pool, pond. So the power goes out tomorrow and you don't have any water. You can just take some from your neighbor's pool, be the water source of the neighborhood, pour it in, and start drinking. So it's pretty amazing. We welcome you to come down. If not, come down to Newport, at least to come and see how the happenings are down there.
Do you have water tastings?
We do have water tastings every day.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Perfect. And to learn more about that, go to thisisperfecthealth.com. Brad, thank you so much for coming on. Really
Thank you all very
Yes,
much. I
we really
appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Be well.
Cool. And we have music.
We have music.
We have tons of music. Let's see, what can we do about this? Now, this is an original.
Okay.
This is what, since Chaz West was, he's stuck around.
Right. Kind enough to grace us with his presence.
This song we're gonna do ain't gonna drown.
Ain't gonna drown
I
in the
think-
water.
Exactly.
How appropriate.
Right.
You're not gonna drown with this water. You're gonna be more healthier than ever. Now, when we come back, holy cow! You've been hearing, us talk about eclectic
Right.
all day, but we've been talking about it because we like it.
Right. Yeah.
Max has been here with her friends like a billion times.
A billion times at
Now-
least.
now
it's my hangout. So if you want to find Max, she's at Eclectic.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You have a lot of
I know.
stalkers.
Wow.
Oops.
Now, from what I hear, the owners are fans of the show, and let's see if we can get them on.
I think we have to drag them out because they're quite busy now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we're going to have to coax them out. So we'll see if we can make that happen.
Okay, let's do that.